Hi, everybody. Mark Bryant here with the Big South Conference. Glad to bring you another week of our Big South Network programming. And we have 21 live events coming up for you the week of October 7th through October 13th. And football, men's soccer, women's soccer, volleyball, an exciting lineup. So let's go through it because it's almost all conference play, and that's intense. It is that time of year, is it not? Let's jump in with the gridiron first. In football for Saturday the 9th, you got Charleston Southern at Liberty. Liberty Flames get their second game in that shiny new version of Williams Stadium, and they will have the Buccaneers coming in. That's a 3:30 kickoff. Looking forward to seeing Liberty's conference debut this season. And VMI making the trek up to New York to face Stony Brook. And VMI already with a conference game in hand, so we'll see how they do with their follow-up. Stony Brook making their conference debut for the season. So very interesting as we slowly roll out Big South games in football. That will pick up very quickly, very soon. So look out for the weeks ahead as we move through October and November in Big South football. Let's hop over to soccer, though, because things have already taken off over there. And we've got 7 men's soccer games this week, 3 of them on Saturday, all in conference play. Radford at Asheville, they'll start at 2. PC at Coastal is at 7, and VMI at Gardner-Webb also at 7 o'clock. So you can get those in after your football games or watch the early soccer and the late soccer. We've got all that for you here on the Big South Network. We skip ahead to Tuesday, and 2 of the week's 4 out-of-conference games in any sport are right there. You see Georgia Southern at PC. That's a 6 o'clock kickoff. And here's a big one, folks. North Carolina at Liberty, UNC at Liberty, and that is at 7 o'clock. Looking forward to see what the Flames and Heels will do facing off in Lynchburg. Now, we've got another pair of matchups for you here as we look to Wednesday the 13th, and that's Asheville at Coastal, 4 o'clock there. Radford at High Point at 7, so 2 more conference games. 7 men's soccer games and all 5 of them straight up Big South Conference play. Very exciting. And on the women's side, more of the same. We look at 5 games, and 4 of the 5 are in the Big South. Gardner-Webb at High Point, 7 o'clock on Saturday evening, and then Sunday. Gosh, I wish we had more to celebrate. 10-10-10. That's right, October 10th, 2010. We've got Coastal Carolina at Radford to mark that one. That is a 1 o'clock kick for Sunday. Monday, a pair of games for you. Gardner-Webb at Liberty. That's a 4 o'clock start, and then once that one's done, then you can watch Winthrop at High Point. That one starts at 7. And we're not done yet. We got one more on the women's soccer slate, and that is Francis Marion at Coastal Carolina. Boy, that's a big road trip. It's straight down the road from Francis Marion down into Conway for Coastal Carolina. That's a 6:30 start for that women's game. And we wrap up with our volleyball schedule, and we've got 7 matches for you there on the court for volleyball, starting with a trio of 7 o'clock starts on Friday night. You've got UNC Asheville is at Charleston Southern, Gardner-Webb at High Point, and the third, Presbyterian College at Radford. So when you get nights like that, when you got 3 matches running simultaneously, all in conference play, it's always interesting to see how the standings shift with that. So we'll be watching that evening very closely. And then Saturday the 9th, Asheville is at Winthrop. That'll start at 2, and then at 4, PC at High Point. One more. We've got Tuesday the 12th with actually 2 more matches then, and one of our only out of conference in volleyball. Savannah State at Charleston Southern, the old Highway 17 rivalry there. It's a 6 o'clock start. And High Point at Radford, that will be at 7. So 21 live events in all, 2 in football, 7 in men's soccer, 5 in women's soccer, and 7 more in volleyball. And this is a great time as these conference rivalries are heating up to jump in and get that season pass, that sport pass, because it'll get you all these games. You want to see not only what your team is doing, but what their rivals are doing, because you want to see that impact on the standings. And those sport passes include not only all the games that we show in a given sport, but also the tournament for that sport. So it's a good deal, still a great time to jump on and buy that. Of course, you can get any of these games individually. We have them by the game, by the sport, by the season if you want more than one sport, or annually if you want to get everything we do, and that's about 700 live events. So that's a tremendous deal because you're really just paying pennies per potential game watching at that stage. And again, your best deal there. Encourage everybody to check us out not only at BigSouthSports.com, the home of the Big South Network, but also on our Twitter page and our Facebook page and our YouTube channel and our blog. All these things are active, and all of them are connected off the homepage at BigSouthSports.com, where you'll also find our great new programming. If you haven't seen it already, you should look and see what we're doing with our Big South Super 7 weekly highlight package, our Big South Flipped on Campus. Great looks at campus life and student-athlete experiences that you don't get just by watching the games. And also our Big South Coach Camp as we work our way around the league and learn a little bit more about our coaches and their programs, and hopefully learn a little bit about their sports as we do it. So that's what's going on around the league and around our internet family. Want to remind you, if you have any technical issues with the video streaming, by all means, let the folks know at New Lion. They are our web and streaming hosts, and they would want to know if we were having any problems because they can do the best to correct it. It's 877-967-3267. That is your phone number. Email address is fansupport@newlion.com. New Lion spelled Neulion. Neulion. Fan support, all one word. And again, I'm Mark Bryant, Director of Multimedia Development, Big South Conference, speaking to you on behalf of the Big South Network. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoy all the upcoming games. It gets bigger and better every week from here, and don't forget, we've got basketball media days this week as well, and we will have live streaming interviews from the Renaissance in Charlotte with our basketball coaches, our preseason players of the year, reveal the preseason poll. All that good stuff is coming your way on Tuesday the 12th. Live from Charlotte, and of course we'll have all that archived because basketball season is right around the corner. We'll have those games for you too right here on the Big South Network. Thanks again. Have a great week, everybody.